Guys, we undoubtedly have two things right now. Number one, we've got an oversold XRP. And number two, we have a massive week ahead of us. In this video, I want to talk to you about what's coming, what to expect, what we're looking at. And guys, I also want to talk to you about how this week we will be exposing lies. All I ever ask is if you do like talking about both Ripple and XRP, guys, you know what to do. Drop an X in the comment section, smash that like button, give us a big thumbs up, and of course, share this content. Let others around the world know what is truly happening in this digital revolution. Now, I'm going to touch on the price of XRP at the end as well, but as we take a look at the price right now, we're sitting around 51 cents, very flat XRP right now. Now, as I stated in the beginning of this video, we are oversold. What did we have just happen on Friday? Number one, we had a lot of drama going on with USDT. And number two, we had a World War III type event kick off with Israel retaliating against Iran. Now, the good news is Iran has said they're not going to retaliate once more. So it does seem that a lot of this drama is behind us and isn't going to hit us too hard this week. Now, of course, anything can happen, but what I will say is, isn't it interesting timing? How it always seems to play out on a Friday, either going into a weekend or on the weekend. Almost seems as though it is planned. Now, before I get into this, guys, I want to start right here. What we have to remember, and this is out of International Monetary Fund, is that we have a dollar that continues to fade away, that is losing dominance, losing ground. Now, we're moving into a digital revolution, but we still have a lot of lies out there in the mass media, which I want to touch on in just a moment. As what do we know we have happening this week? A lot of key events: consumer confidence data, JOLTS job data, US Q3 GDPs, September PCE inflation, jobs report, and then 20% of S&P 500 companies reporting earnings this week. Undoubtedly, this will be a huge week ahead. Now, before we get into what to expect here, we have to understand that the truth and the reality of the situation is the U.S. net interest payments as a share of GDP are expected to reach 4.6% next year. U.S. public debt situation continues to get worse. That is the reality of the situation. Now, what is going to happen with XRP as we see all this volatility and everything negative in the world? Well, XRP, I believe, is slated to be the number one digital asset, performing asset in this digital revolution when we really start to heat up. And the general consensus on this channel is a lot of people consider that the truth as well. As I put out here today, what do you guys think? If Trump is elected, will we see crypto do this? A massive pop, right? After the election, I 100% expect that if Donald Trump is to be elected. Now, why do I say that? Well, when we take a look at the XRP chart, we've been pretty flat for about a year. We've had some ups, we've had some downs, but we have been ready for that real blow off top. If we take a look at the technicals, we know that we are due. Anything can happen in the short term, long term, as long as you DCA, dollar cost average, into solid blue chip cryptocurrencies like XRP, you're positioned in the right way. Now, I'm going to talk specifically about what I think is going to happen by the end of the week with XRP price wise here at the end. But I want to state this. Joe Rogan tells Trump he is in the media spotlight because of the wild S he says. As Donald Trump says jokingly the other day, hey, I don't know why the media always focuses on me, why they do this. As we know, the media over the years, whether you're for Trump or against Trump, has put out a lot of lies, a lot of misinformation about Donald Trump. What I liked most, or one of the things I liked most about this interview with Joe Rogan is, guys, he came out and stated the truth. He said that, look, people out there are finally getting it. They're finally waking up and they are finally understanding that the mass media cannot be trusted. As I've always stated, my little tagline here is, this isn't mass media. This is Molt Media. We actually tell you the truth. Again, when I started this channel years back, that is why I started this channel, because I saw a huge shift in the way things were going. And now I focus pretty much on XRP because, again, I think it is the #1 digital asset undervalued in the market right now. And a lot of people still haven't woke up to XRP, but they will once the bull run starts. I believe that the mass media is finally starting to get what they had coming to them. Finally, this election is starting to see a narrative flip in terms of independent media sources like myself. Even though I'm a small channel, people are starting to listen more because they're finding people that will actually tell them the truth. Everything I put out in these videos, guys, you can fact check me because, quite frankly, I'm only going to put the truth out there. Now, the mass media cannot actually say that. They can't put out the truth. As much as they try to get the confidence back in their platforms, day after day, they're losing support. Pretty much every major mass media source out there is losing ground day by day. And so people are looking for a different option. As Joe Rogan put it out, look, people are starting to wake up and say, let's find our media sources elsewhere. Now, also, this came in here today, Saudi Arabia to host BlackRock, Goldman Sachs, Citibank, and other top financial leaders this week. Isn't this interesting? As guys, check this out. Ripple's James Wallace. I'm sure many of you have heard of James Wallace over at Ripple. He's on a panel discussing tokenization as the new normal for enterprise. Next to who? Grace Chow of Citi. Could it get more obvious what is happening with the BRICS nations and what is happening with the biggest blockchain provider out there, Ripple? Now, also, guys, as we move away from the FUD of the USDT, and look, ultimately, I believe this is only going to help the rollout of RLUSD, as I think many people are looking at USD, and I don't want to see it fail, guys. I want to be very clear there, but a lot of people are starting to look at USDT as more of a scammy stablecoin. They're looking for other solutions. RLUSD will be that solution. Also, Jamie Dimon saying that global order is at risk and ranging conflicts could explode into World War III. What we've seen now is a de-escalation of the events that happened on Friday. So when we take a look at the price of XRP, I do believe it is very realistic to think that we could see a nice pop this week. Now, a lot of that is going to depend on what they put out as far as data and metrics this week, their analytics, because guys, let's be honest here. Let's tell the truth that what they put out, it's not 100% accurate. It's the narrative they want to put out because these markets are highly, highly manipulated. And that's why I go back to my original point. If you want to win in this game, you've got to go long on, and this isn't financial advice, but long on cryptocurrencies that have proven themselves over the years that are here to stay, blue chip cryptocurrencies that will be part of the new financial revolution, that are here to stay and are changing the world. These are the cryptocurrencies that I believe will give many of us out here financial freedom, create generational wealth, and set us up for success. Now, that's all I got for you for now, guys. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comment section below. I'm going to leave 2 links in the comment section below pinned, which will be my second channel where we talk about all things regarding the markets and everything outside of XRP, because this is mainly focused on XRP, as well as our free Telegram Team X, which we talk about XRP and the markets every single day. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you all in the next one.